In this video, I'll be sharing with you what do I like to work more on and what type of content that I kind of like enjoy sharing as well. There are two things that I want to be working on, and I want to show those things transparently as possible on all my social media platforms. So now I do work with mortgage brokers, loan officers primarily. That's what the agency is towards, like directed towards. And there's also one more demographic that I like to connect with, and I enjoy talking to them and then working with them, helping them out, mostly in the coaching side, helping them with like the basic services, and also helping them book more appointments and then help with getting more clients, right? And in the acquisition side. And that is with other agency members. So I like doing the latter, like the agency field, where I can connect with like-minded people who are like, in my age range, who have been in similar situations. The stories are similar, the experiences are similar. So it's more like a community that I can have, where I can even if I'm having a bad day, I can have a conversation with them where I add more value to their lives. They book more meetings, they can grow their business, who is a bit behind me. But in the process, I do make good friends as well, right? That's what I enjoy doing. But on the other side, the main professional side of it that I'm trying to build, and which is what I'm using to learn more about business development, is more like building an agency to help mortgage brokers and loan officers, right? Now, we have been in this journey for like quite some time now, almost like 12 months. And so what I'm trying to do is more like combine everything together. I don't want to specifically not be transparent towards one demographic. Let's say the agency members knows that, okay, my agency is in the mortgage space, so if they see any content in the mortgage side, they will be like, oh, you know what, this guy is like posting for his clients. But if I share cold calling, which I love doing, right? I like to do cold calls. And there was once a time when I was an absolute introvert. It was in 2021 when I don't even have the courage to pick up the phone and speak with someone who was like 4 years younger than me inside of India about something that they came to me to inquire about. So I had like phone call anxiety, and then social anxiety, or whatever you call it. So from there to now, right now, I have conquered a lot of things within me. And this is the journey that I like to go through, where I'm working with businesses now. I want to have actual problems being solved, look into ways to making things possible, and not just focus on making more money and then building from my point of view, right? But actually making an impact and then learning more about the process. Let's say, for example, when we start working with this client from, I think, California, right? Arizona, right? In Arizona, it was in Pacific time. I guess it's Pacific or Mountain. I guess it's a mix of both. Oh, he was in California at that point. So for others, the service was working, like in the East Coast, mostly like Central and Eastern time zones. It was working pretty good. And for the first time, we had someone from California, or the Arizona area. And we did not expect, we did not even consider the fact that there was a lot of Hispanic community, and we will be having leads who would prefer to speak in Spanish. So we took up this client, and then we had like this challenge suddenly that, okay, leads are coming in, but most of them, like 70%, wants to speak with someone who is Spanish. We did not have that, right? So that was a big challenge. That is a good way for me to realize that, okay, this is a possible challenge that we can face for future clients as well. It was like in the initial phases. So after that, what we started doing is more like, as soon as we, someone said yes, we had the sign up, and then we went into research, like deep research, more into demographics as well, detailed demographics, and also into the ads section, like specifically for ads, what happens, what doesn't happen. That's the type of thing that I enjoy doing. So cold calling, acquisition for my own agency, and then helping other agency members do the acquisition. So the type of content that I would like to share more is both a mixture of everything that I enjoy doing. I like to do cold calling, so I would like to post more of cold calling. I like to do sales. I love to improve on sales, because I have a big anxiety in that. So objection handling and stuff like that, I really am very I still have to learn a lot. So I would love to learn that and then share that process of me going through that and making sure that the weakness turns into a strength for me, without being like while keeping the principles that I stand for, right? So that's what I want to be exploring. And also while doing that, I also want to be taking more clients in and then helping them get more loans, right? That's actually the goal, like more and more loans possible, as many loans as possible. Because for me, the main problem that other people might have who is outside of India is they might need $10,000, $20,000 a month to at least be in a position where it's like, okay, it's a good number. But for me, even if I make $10,000, that's like a huge number. Like in India, the expenses are not that good, not that high. So I can afford a really good life with just $10,000. And so that means that I can put more efforts into the existing same amount of revenue coming in for the same number of clients. Let's say someone charging $2,000, $2,500. I can charge the same amount, $2,500 for someone, let's say, and I can put like value worth $5,000 into it, because the labor cost here is a bit cheaper, more affordable for me. So I can put like more people, more team members into one single project, and then we can really make a big impact. So I want to be documenting that as well. So I don't want to be limiting myself to only mortgage content or only agency content or only sales content. I want to combine both of this, because I believe that mortgage people are also like entrepreneurs, and this is a limiting belief that I have in my mind, and I have to break that myself. So the limiting belief I have is mortgage people, like when I share my videos to my clients, they will look at my cold calling and then look at me trying to sell people like them, and they'll be like, oh, you know what, this guy, I don't want to be hopping on a call with him and stuff like that. But I mean, I really don't care. I really don't care if you don't want to, if someone doesn't want to work with me just because I'm sharing with transparency. It's good right now. It's saving time for both the parties, and I don't want to be bothering someone else. And it's much better than if someone has more clarity. That's the end goal, right? If they can decide and have more clarity on the call, even if it's against me, that's always better than having no clarity and no decision making, right? So a no is much better than maybe. So I just want as many no's as possible that we can get the right yeses. And once I get the yes, I can maximize so much, and then that's the type of life I want to build. So this is the type of videos I would like to share more. And I really like there was a time when I had like troubles recording videos and talking at videos like this. What should I talk about? What like how to keep it authentic? And I think slowly I'm getting the groove of it. So it really needs to be something that just came to your mind and you authentically share that right then and there. Right? You need to have the system in place so that you can just record it as authentic as possible, as quick as possible. So the delay in time when you got the idea versus when you're speaking it out or recording it is as low as possible. Right? Yeah. So I mean, for one more tip, a bonus tip. This I think I can give tips in content because I have created a lot of it. I have generated leads from here. I have made money from this, just from YouTube, and I have generated like more than 500 leads in the last few years, like 1,000 leads maybe organically from or LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and so I've made money from there as well. So I guess I can give that tip as well in videos. The most important thing is being authentic and then making sure that you are sharing more. The more you can share, the more you can document, and the more you can actually come online and then not try to be the best from day one. Just make sure that the consistency is there, and then have someone to edit it and remove the fluff of it, and then just focus on consistency. For the first 30 days, I think you should go all in on as much volume as possible. If you're just starting out, maybe you might be thinking, okay, just one video a day. I think you should record like 30 minutes content every single day talking to the camera, because that will build the resilience and the the practice for yourself. You to even spend 15 hours in the entire first month where you are talking to a camera. This might look so weird, but this is normal, right? I'm actually talking to someone on the other end who I'm imagining in my mind, and then we have to practice that. So yeah. We have to look into ways to making sure that how to record content, how to make content creation, recording it, easy for someone who's just starting out. So yeah, I would like to share more and more content of both the types, right? So yeah, if you don't like me, if you hate me for that, I apologize. But if you don't hate me, then I would love to work with you, because there might be something that we both align with. I like to have transparency at all times. I just can't work with no transparency anymore. It has been a long time when I tried to keep things away with the hopes that it's going to help me, but even if it helps me grow the business, the soul is missing, and I can't work without the soul. So I actually need to be as transparent as possible, so that I can only work with the right type of people who actually knows me right to the face. I am not someone who can sugarcoat. I don't like sugarcoating. So yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching this, and I hope that this channel adds a lot of value to you, and yeah, enjoy this journey with me. Cheers.